Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind, two of the top four seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a squad from the SEC, a group with a whole lot to prove here today. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the offense out for their first possession. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is absolutely amazing, Kirk. We are just 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion in college football.
And think about it as a player, this is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards, having an opportunity.
And the junior gets home making a sack there.
Well, the offense tries to catch this defense napping here on the first play of the game. And how about the pressure to come up with a big sack to start this game?
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Quick throw over the middle. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. The Tigers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Incomplete, almost a first down interception here on the opening drive. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, moves up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Now it's 2nd down here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The important 3rd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Finds his man, has the first down. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Now, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
And the defense brings him down.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
He just goes up and over the pile for that touchdown.
And that's some serious vertical by this running back. A well-earned touchdown on the goal line.
Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. Dropping back, it's Robinson. He's moving out of the pocket. When he gets into the end zone, so it builds the lead to 8 now.
Well, we know this quarterback is a threat throwing the football. Here he uses his legs to get this two-point conversion. Nice call.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He fires this throw, and it's intercepted. Look out, he's got some space.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Moves the ball to the 48.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
He'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Can he make it to the marker? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. Offense comes out to start this drive. Not able to connect, incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Back to pass. It's Robinson. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Oh, there's the stiff arm. Tremendous toughness here. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet. Offense operating from the pistol. On first down, it's play action. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the handoff on a counter, using a strong stiff arm. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. And here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. So 8 plays into this drive now. It's third and goal. Scanning the field. It's Robinson. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Looking to make a big play downfield. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of that play? Oh, and it's blocked. They scoop it up. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. He started at the 28. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see it. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. Backed up here, second and long from the 15. Receiver in motion now. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And the ball is picked off. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He bought some time, now lets it go. Catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Dropping back, it's Robinson. Pass caught, can he get in?
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Grab behind the line, it's Maffa. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. He's got it near the end zone. They stop him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense.
We give all the credit here to the play caller for this touchdown pass. 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Everybody expecting run. Instead, you throw it, pays off for a touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The sure hands. It's Maffa. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I like the call here by the offensive coordinator. After the interception on the previous drive, you get your quarterback a nice, easy throw, something underneath. Try to get him back into rhythm. Let's see what he can do from here.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Scanning the field. It's Klubnik. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Clemson.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On the run, he'll let it go. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there, looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Quick pressure. They've got him down for a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. His pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Hit just as he throws the ball. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. And they'll use the ground game here. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. Oh, and he's got some space here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Use the stiff arm to extend the run, pick up a few extra yards. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics.
And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. And they get the second half started with a running play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down play coming up for this offense. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead.
Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Here's the second down play. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Pressure is coming. Got him. He's sacked.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Well, already playing with the lead here in the national championship, this defense is opportunistic. Eyes on the football, running to the ball in good team pursuit. When that ball hits the ground, they jump on top of it for a critical turnover.
Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. Fresh set of downs. First and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him. After the big loss on first down, it's second and goal, backed up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The fumble the last time out, symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Finding space at the 20. Brought down to the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Getting set. Here's second down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. And here comes the offense back out on the field now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Dropping back, it's Robinson. Pass complete on a crossing route. The tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. And And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. 2nd down play coming up.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Dropping back. It's Klubnik. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Snags the quick throw. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Powering through. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
And a handoff as they run the counter play. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. One quarter away from crowning a national champion in this college football season. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. They'll run this play from the pistol formation.
42 Spider.
Single back takes the handoff. He's got room looking for the end zone.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. I tried to use this stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Defense is... And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he'd pick it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Look at the 10. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. And the Tigers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. To the air. It's Klubnik. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And out comes the field goal unit. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that. The defense has got it. It's still a live ball. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Off the play fake on 1st down. Moves left out of the pocket. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he'll just dive over the pile into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. Cannot escape, and down he goes. They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. From the shotgun, drops back. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. The Tigers bring their punt team onto the field.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Offense makes their way on the field. It was a 1-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, looks left, and finds his target there. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
And now the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. So here we go, third down. Defense needs to stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he will get into the end zone again. Follows up a touchdown with a successful 2-point try. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. And it's complete downfield. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. To throw, it's Plubnik. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football.
Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket. So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts him in a tough spot here. 3rd and very long. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the protection breaks down yet again, another sack. And the Tigers will send their punt team onto the field. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And there's the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. He's escaping the pocket now. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And the single back takes the handoff. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. It's a mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.